This is my first video for Marvel Contest of Champions. Uh, I wanted to start recording video just to kind of show a little bit about a little bit of the struggle of a lower level player. As you can see, I'm level 36, a lower level player that's playing. Um, not to knock any of these, guys that are higher levels. That's not a bad thing, of course. But these guys that are higher levels, level 50, who seemingly have endless resources to do these videos. So as you can see, I'm level 36. I have, here's my best characters here. Venom just ranked up to rank 4, and I'm in the process of leveling him. Ranked him up yesterday, I do believe. So he's level 28 right now. I have 40. Black Widow, Daredevil, and Spider-Gwen. We'll take a look at the rest of my champions. I have a lot of champions that I need to rank up, but I need some more resources. I've kind of settled on focusing on one champion at a time. It's not necessarily true. Sort of focusing on one champion at a time. Right now I'm focusing on Venom. But I do level others simultaneously. It just kind of depends on what's going on and what resources I have. But right now, because of the amount of gold it takes, I'm kind of focusing on my Venom. Not only did I rank him up to rank 4 yesterday, but today I had a awakening stone and was able to awaken his signature ability, and then I had a signature stone, or yeah, just one, and so I was able to get his ability up to level 2. That's not much, it's just level 2, but it does give you a 20% increase in critical hit rate and critical damage of 30% when the enemy is bleeding. So that's really nice. I'll take a step back before I go a little bit further into my characters, but show you my masteries. I don't have enough points, mastery points, to get that's a glass cannon, I'm sorry, to get the coveted willpower, but I am working on it. As you can see, I've started building my tree, and I'll need 3 more points to put in defense to unlock willpower. So, but yeah, that's coming. But I have gone a few levels into my offense, and actually, glass cannon, I leveled that by accident, but I didn't want to take that back, or I didn't run a recover, so I left that there. I could probably have put that point in defense, but at this point I still don't have enough for willpower. So, but right here, precision, increasing critical hit rate 10%, and then cruelty, critical hit damage 50%. Add that to the damage and hit rate of Venom that increases with blood. It's really a nice combination for me. So that's something I'm very happy about. You have lesser precision, lesser cruelty. Pierce, I will come back to and put some more levels here eventually. But ignoring that, additional armor is good for like the armored characters, as we all know. So, the tree is extremely lacking. It's very incomplete utility. I do have limber. I do have parry, and I do have dexterity there. So those are kind of the 3 must-haves in utility. But I'm getting there. Again, I'm not at these higher levels. I think on the the Ronin page everyone is aware of when it comes to masteries. Ronin is the master of masteries. Shout out to him. If you haven't, just kind of Google Ronin masteries and it'll come up. Um, he mentions a great offensive tree, or a defensive tree that unlocks willpower with level 38. So as you can see, I'm level 36. 2 more levels won't be enough for me to unlock defense. So if I hadn't made that mistake here with Glass Cannon, I probably could have enough to do willpower. But hey, you know, it is what it is. So yeah, I'm shooting for building up enough credits to get willpower by the time I hit level 40, or 41 actually. That's kind of my plan. So that's what I'm shooting for. With that, I may go in and don't tell the missus I said this, but I may go in and grab another higher victory box. I'm lying. I'm not going to do that. So let's go back to my champions and kind of show you what I have going on here. Black Widow, as you can see, she is not duped, or awakened or whatever. But you know, 3 and 30, rank 3, level 30. And I have, you know, as you can see, I have, you know, the tier 3s and the alphas, but I don't have any tier 4s. So that's kind of, you know, once I got my 3 for Venom, I used them, and I'll have to, of course, go back and build some more, or get some more and earn some more and work on that. Daredevil's my other 334 star. There you have it. Not awakened as well. 4-star wise, I have not awakened anyone. So aside from Venom. So Captain Marvel's my other 4-star. She's a very powerful character, rating wise. But I haven't really used her a lot. Battery's dying. Black Bolt. He's who I'll focus on 4-star wise once I get Venom taken care of. Because of synergies, as you can see, leadership, block proficiency, we all know that's kind of the requirement when it comes to Alliance Quest 5, 4, and 5, and then the Realm of Legends. So you know, that's kind of what everyone aims for, is being able to beat Realm of Legends, get those amazing awards, rewards, and carrying that on. Now, something to note when it comes to my Black Bolt, I do have a 3-star purple Magneto and a 2-star purple Magneto, and I only have a 2-star red Cyclops. I don't have a 3 or 4. So I also don't have you know, the characters that are required. I do have a 3-star Guillotine. I got her just recently. She is duped as well. So, you know, when it comes to beating Realm of Legends, the importance of her Ancestor Strength ability, fully aware of. But, you know, she is at a very low level right now. But I don't have a Star-Lord, who is as it seems, just reading online, the more popular choice for Realm of Legends. So I don't have Star-Lord yet, um, so we'll see what happens. So I guess that's I'll be ready for Realm of Legends once I obtain a Star-Lord and get him duped, get him leveled up. So we're looking at still a lot of work and being down the line for a Star-Lord and whatnot. My next 4-star, Magic. Um, I think she's the newest of my 4-stars. Uh, only at rank 1 right now. Juggernaut as well. I got Juggernaut and Magic on the same day, but I got Juggernaut first. It was like a week ago. But yeah, so those are my 4-stars. Couple of maxed 3-stars I have. Spider Gwen, War Machine, also duped both of them. Really cool ability from War Machine is Empty the Clip. There you go, take a look at that. 123% increased attack for 12 hits, so it's really nice. 90% increased armor. Those life-saving abilities that the Iron people are famous for. So there's that. The very first character I maxed was this 2-star Wolverine. Cellular regeneration at level 9, but 330 or 330 maxed and duped. That was my first. So I keep him around because I'm proud of it. I don't really like to hold on to 2-stars. I have these few that are useful. As you can see, Scarlet Witch, Cyclops, Hawkeye, Magneto, 2-star Star-Lord, not duped, and Black Bolt. Characters who, if push comes to shove, I may be able to use in Realm of Legends. If I don't get better versions of them. So that's kind of my characters right now. The 4-stars and the 3-stars I focus on. Another honorable mention here is this Electro. Got him in the actual arena. Duped him in the arena. And I've added a couple of legends through signature stones. But Electrostatic's an amazing ability. So yeah, it's pretty nice. His specials and stuff. Great defense for your Alliance War. Wolverine also kind of same thing, since she has her healing factor and frenzy attack. So yeah. I'm not, super strong. I'm not gonna sit here and say, I'm great. I'm not. I'm a work in progress, like you see. Level 36. I still got a good ways to go. But that is kind of what I wanted to show you guys. So, let's talk a little bit about the current event that we have here. Alright, so we're taking a look at the tree, or the actual quest. Now, we're in the 3rd leg of the event. So if you've been playing, you started out day 1 of the event choosing a side, either the blue or the iron. And then after, 14 days, I think, or 10 days, whatever it is. After a block of time, you can choose to switch sides or stay. and then you have that period of time again, and then there's the third leg where you can choose a second time to switch sides. So a total of 3 opportunities. So this is my second time playing Iron Faction. And here's what I found. And let's just go at this juggernaut. For example, there are these global added abilities that are given to everyone here, as you can see in the tree, to make this more difficult. Now, I know the game is supposed to be challenging. I know this is the heroic level. It's supposed to be very challenging. I feel as if, for someone at my level, this choice was a little unfair. I also feel as if the AI has gotten more challenging, even to the point of cheating in some situations, which of course, I guess this is a part of the game. The characters you fight just have more abilities than you do, period. Backing out of or evading combos and all kinds of nonsense that you shouldn't be able to do. Whatever. As you can see, I've beat this one 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. And still have 2 more to go to 100% this final one. And then, I'll continue on at 100% the rest. So I still got 8 or so days to do that. But yeah, here's my kind of review of this particular event. Now, I haven't been playing long, about 3 months now. I think maybe going on 4. But here's how, let me exit that. But here's how I feel about it. Firstly, as far as the events, I think it's the best. So I came in towards the end of, I can't remember what it was. I can't remember what it was. I can't remember the event, but it was the end of it. And then the next event was MODOK, which was, a cool story. I wasn't strong enough to do the highest level, whether that was heroic or whatever it was called. As you can see on this, I finished 100% beginner and normal. But as I said, I wasn't able to get the highest level of MODOK, so I did 100% the normal level, as I had done here. And really, to be quite honest, I was just able to get to be able to challenge the 100% for this event halfway through it. Because when we first started the event, I was not strong enough to 100%. I could complete this, but 100%ing would have cost me a lot of resources and revives and whatnot. So, but yeah, I can get through now. I can get through this without a revive, or maybe with revive in one character, depending on how unlucky I get or what mistakes I make or whatever. So I'm gonna go ahead and help my alliance people here real fast. But yes, I really like this. It's very different from the previous two events that I was here for. I've been playing the game for. Um, the story is good. The factions, really cool. Um, because of the boost that you get with either or. Um, the Iron faction gives you a 10% critical hit. Excuse me. Damage. I think the blue faction gave you an increasing critical hit rate. Um, and then your opponents gain 10% less power, and I think you gain power faster in the blue side. So, um, there's a benefit to either. But I thought that was really cool. Giving a boost, having a faction to choose, and really something that actually surprised me was being able to go through and 100% both sides. That's something I didn't expect. Let me plug in my phone. So I really have to commend Kabam for that, because there's a lot of, let's just look at the rewards. There's a lot of rewards to be won here, tier 4 basics, fragments, that's huge, that's huge, um, so if you 100% the heroic, you're getting really awesome stuff, and then you can want awesome stuff once you get through the explorations rewards, the completion rewards, so, that's great. Normal, same thing. Pull an alpha and a character. That's how I do my war machine. And the character you get on the blue team is Ant-Man. So you get a 3-star character out of this. It's pretty awesome. But 100%ing this, and you'll get another 3-star through shards. And even the beginner has pretty nice stuff. You need these tier 2s. The tier 4 fragments, even with that. So, to me, it really gave some cool rewards. And then you had these Iron Faction missions, which is, they're kind of like the daily, with the possibility of getting these faction fragments or whatever. All in all, this has been really cool, and I really appreciate it. Now, I'm not sure if this is specifically something for this event, but the solo missions is something that came about just recently as this event was going on. I'm assuming Kabam's going to keep this around even after the event. I don't think this is event specific. It's also a very good addition. Although I will say this, these are impossible to complete. So yeah, say you're using Cosmic Champions, and you're doing your arena fighting, there's no way you're going to get enough points to max at my level, unless you're burning a lot of credits, or a lot of equipment. And I think I'm not going to rant on this video, so I would like to see it be a little more fair. Something I'd also like to see, leaderboards. I'd like to see, what first place did there. How many points did he do? How far off am I? just, for educational purposes. That'd be nice to know. It would be really nice to know. But yeah, that's kind of my review on it, or my take on it. It's a really good event, probably the best that we've seen here. Out the gate, there was some bugs that had to be worked out. Servers were moving slow, people were getting kicked, but that all was worked through relatively quickly and easily. So, yeah, here's the 12 more days to go with the event. So yeah, the faction's really cool. And I'll probably do another video on some ideas I have for players or events they can actually do, and characters they can introduce as I did here. And let me, before I get out of here, let's look at those. There have been 2 characters introduced, which is Crossbones and Black Panther, and I'm assuming we'll also see Falcon introduced as well. By the way, Black Panther is like the movie Black Panther, movie version of Black Panther, to kind of go along with Civil War movie. So yeah, I do expect to see that character in Arena soon, and that sort of thing introduced into the game. But yeah, that's really all I have to say about the Cosmic Civil War event on Marvel Contest of Champions. So I'll be bringing you some more videos. We'll talk a little bit about the struggle, as I've said. I'll actually show some gameplay. Talk about leveling, talk about credits and credit buying. Just talk about some things. So, Marvel Contest of Champions is a game I enjoy. The Cosmic Civil War event for the next 12 days, will continue to be this game's best event, in my opinion. And I hope to see something just as cool. And you know what? But before we get out of here, I will throw out something that they could do. And that's literally continuing the Contest of Champions. So let's just look at the story. As we know, the collector and this contest, the Contest of Champions storyline actually went from the game into the comics. Okay. The reason I say you can introduce or continue or do an event centered around Contest of Champions, even though the game is Contest of Champions, is because there's, for one, quite a few of the characters from the comics are not in the game. So Guillotine, for example, we all know, was introduced in the game, was not a previous character in Marvel Comics, was introduced in the game and then brought over into the comics. And her backstory is told in Marvel Contest of Champions Volume 2. If you haven't read it, go pick it up. You can read all about Guillotine and their ancestors and all the coolness of the Guillotine clan and her sword and everything. It's really cool. What hasn't been done is Contest of Champions actually introduces teams. So the collector chooses a team. There's 2 teams, the gold team and the red team. Gold team consists of guillotine, but also includes, I'm going to leave someone out, but Stick, who is a really cool character in the comics, someone I'd love to see in the game, who's also a character on the Marvel Daredevil show on Netflix, and the Netflix Daredevil is in the game, so it wouldn't be too far-fetched. Also, Electra's in the game. It wouldn't be too far-fetched to see the Stick character brought into the Contest of Champions game, introduced in the Contest of Champions event. Too easy, in my opinion. I'm not even gonna try to put these names with teams because I don't remember the teams exactly. I'll have to go back and read again. But you have Bullseye Electra. So the Contest of Champions version of Electra, where's the Bullseye not persona, but I guess persona. But she calls herself Bullseye, and she has this really cool black costume with the bullseye. Still has the size. She's still Electra, the character of Electra, but she is Bullseye, or she's going by the Bullseye moniker. So that's a cool character that they could bring into the game. The Electra Bullseye character, a variant on the Electra character that's already in the game, with a different combo set and a different special ability, and that awesome costume, the black costume. And I may even throw up a picture when I actually put together this video and put it up. So yeah, I'll do that. So you have Stick, you have Electra, Bullseye, Electra, right there. Those two characters alone are a reason to do a Contest of Champions event. But you also have Sentry as part of the Contest of Champions. And I'm sure people would love to see a Sentry. We have Captain Marvel in the game, so a super strong character. We have Hulk in the game. Super strong character will fit the Contest of Champions. It's even explained away. The different power levels are explained away as a part of the Contest of Champions storyline that you play. So, it can happen. Easy. Bring in Sentry. Sentry's awesome. And give him a really cool skill set, or character set, and whatnot. And I think a lot of people appreciate seeing a Sentry in the game. There is the European Punisher, and I cannot remember his name. Black guy, British black guy. But he's also in the Contest of Champions, the comics. So he's another character you can introduce. So if you want to introduce two from each team, or 2 or 4 characters total, Stick, the Punisher guy, Electra, and Sentry, I'd be happy with that. Do it. Bam, do it. Do it now. I think that'd be